Hey lovies, welcome back to our YouTube channel, Cheap Lazy Naturals. Today I'll be showing you how I got this wash and go. So I actually tried out a different method to my previous video. If you haven't seen our previous video where I showed you guys how to do my wash and go, you can find it up here or down in the description box. Okay, so this method's slightly different. It requires less time, so yeah. But this one is like the proper Reiki method, and you work in much larger sections. So then you don't end up getting as much definition, which isn't a problem, but you do get some nice volume. And at the same time, it is a much quicker method. So I'm here for like the 5 minutes spent on my hair. Okay, it wasn't 5 minutes. It was still under 25 minutes, which for me is really little time. I don't do anything on my hair that takes me less than like half an hour, or I would say 45 minutes. There's nothing that takes less than that. I was really excited to find out that this method only took me 25 minutes, and I actually timed myself. I forgot to show myself with the timer, but I timed myself, and then I reconfirmed it while I was editing the video, and I saw that I did it under 25 minutes. Anyway, let me not blab on too much. Also, so today instead of using the Eco Styler gel, I've always used the Eco Styler gel. I've never really used any other gel. I should have used like I don't know what that gel is called, let me not mention it. Yeah, I usually use the Eco Styler gels, and those ones give me like the best results. But I decided to try out a different gel because why not? We need to have a lot of options, and I know a lot of people don't like Eco Styler because of the ingredients that it has. But for me, I don't really constantly live in wash and goes, although in the past month I've been living in wash and goes, but like, so I don't really care too much about using Eco Styler because I've been doing a lot of wash and goes lately. I've been trying the rice water challenge, so I've been washing my hair every 3 days. Every 3 days. So I decided to use like a healthier alternative. I decided to try the Aunt Jackie's Don't Shrink Flaxseed Elongating Curling Gel. So these are the results. I actually kind of enjoyed it. I did notice that the hold isn't as strong as the one that I get for Eco, but it's not bad. But at the same time, I did use a method that doesn't get as much definition as my other methods. But yeah, so I'll definitely recommend it. You probably won't get as much of a strong hold with this one that you would get with Eco Styler. But otherwise, I'm definitely going to be using this as my Eco Styler alternative. And I have a feeling that even though in other countries Aunt Jackie's gels are more expensive, here in South Africa, specifically at Clicks, it's cheaper. This channel is called Cheap Lazy Naturals for a reason. I'm obviously going to go for the cheaper alternative. Okay, so I start off by doing I finally got out of the shower dance, and then I proceed to work on each section of my hair by first applying the curl enhancing product and working it well into my hair strands. And then once that's done, I'm going to divide each section into two and then work in those two sections. So here I just apply a generous amount of gel because, honey, we're working in a big section. So I need to make sure that most, obviously not all of them will be coated, but I need to make sure that most of my hair strands are coated. And once I feel like I've applied enough gel, I make sure that I work the product in by kind of finger detangling, which is the motion that I'm doing here, which is also referred to as the Reiki method. So I do this to make sure that all of the product gets worked into my hair nicely, and that all of my strands, or as many of my strands, are coated evenly as possible. And if I feel like adding more gel, I'll add more gel while raking it through my hair so that I can evenly distribute it. So I'm looking in the mirror now, just making sure I'm raking through the product so I can get all of my hair strands coated, and so that I can make sure that the product is well worked in. And this is what you have. Okay, so I actually forgot to go on to the second part of that big section that I started off with, but you know, I'll come back to it afterwards. And it seems like I forgot to apply a curl enhancing product here as well, so that's what it is. But anyway, I still applied the gel at least, and
yeah, I'm raking through the product, making sure that I'm applying on my roots as well, guys. Make sure you apply gel onto your roots so that your roots aren't gonna be puffy. And yeah, work that product in, always raking. So the one thing I really like about this product in comparison to Eco Styler is its slip. So Eco Styler has like quite a strong hold. So when you apply it onto your hair, especially if it's not soaking wet, it can actually make your hair a bit stiff, and it can cause your hair to snap if you're not careful. So you actually really need to be careful when you're applying Eco Styler gel. But on the contrary, Aunt Jackie, let's just call her AJ. Can we make it a thing, AJ? Okay, so for AJ's products, I feel like there's slip, and it's just so easy to apply the product. Like it's just it glides onto my hair, and the slip is amazing, and I'm definitely here for the slip. Anyway, so here I'm applying the curl enhancing product finally, and then I'm gonna divide my hair into 2 sections and then start applying the gel. And also, guys, this gel also smells so fresh. It smells like tangerine. I want to say like tangerine, but you know that sweet tangerine, not like a sour or old tangerine, but when you get that nice sweet tangerine, if you like fruity smells, then this is definitely the product for you. So then I proceed to just applying gel to the other section. And as you can see here, the tub's almost finished. This is the second time that I used the same tub of gel. So I would say I can get about 2 uses if I really push it. But then again, I do use quite a lot of gel and I do have quite a lot of hair. So take that into consideration. And then I'm just going to do the same thing to the rest of my hair, applying the curl enhancing product, then dividing into 2 sections, then applying the gel generously. So another thing about AJ's gel is that I didn't experience any flaking with the 2 occasions that I've actually used it. Maybe this is because I've only used it for, I only wore the wash and go for up to 3 days, because I know with Eco Styler gel, I sometimes get flakage. Flakage? Is that even a thing? Anyway, sometimes I get flaking after 3 days or after 5 days of wearing my wash and go. But yeah, I didn't experience that with Aunt Jackie yet, so that's a good thing. Okay, so for this method, I actually like to do really small sections or smaller sections at the front portion, just because the front portion is the part of your hair where people mostly see. No one's really going to be seeing the back, no one's really going to be seeing the bottom, like your nape area. Who's even seeing your nape area? No one really. So that's why I work in small sections at the front, because it kind of also creates that illusion that all of my hair is nice and crispy and curly and kinky, while I at the same time get some nice volume, because the rest of my hair isn't going to be that defined, so it's not that weighed down. So I'm just applying more gel to the top layers of my hair, really the layers that are exposed, once again, because these are the parts that people are going to be seeing. So I'm making sure that the sisters, the top sisters, the sisters in the front row are looking crisp, are looking shiny, are looking defined, because no one really cares about the sisters in the back rows. And then I also make sure that I apply the gel onto my edges. And guys, this is it. Obviously this isn't the final result, we'll only really know what it looks like at the end, but yeah, this is how it looks like so far. And you'll see my hair looks a bit flat at the back. I'm struggling to apply gel in a way where my hair doesn't look flat at the back. I definitely need to improve on that. So this is my hair the next morning. I sat on the hooded dryer on that same night for about 2 hours, I'd say, or 1 to 2 hours. And then the next day my hair was probably 80 to 90% dry. My hair probably takes like 2 days to dry just because I have some stubborn roots that refuse to dry up with the rest of the family, but you know. And this is it. It's bouncy, it's stretchy, it jingles. Look at that movement. Look at that movement.
So that's the end of this video. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for staying until the end. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I don't know why I did all those hand actions there. But anyway, I hope you thought it was more helpful and that you try it out. This method is so much easier, so much quicker. And yeah, I'm sure I should have posted this video before I posted the other one, but I just recently discovered this method, so forgive me. And I'm also learning when it comes to wash and go, so I'll keep you guys updated on this journey. So stay tuned for my wash and go videos. I'm going to be reviewing some more products, and I'm still going to show you guys how I do my night routines. They're different night routines. So yeah, stay tuned for my next method coming up. I think I just have like another method to do, or another 2 methods to do, or you know, let me just not make promises because I might just discover a new method tomorrow. And also follow us on social media, Instagram and Facebook and Twitter. Okay, maybe not Twitter. Okay, just follow us on Twitter. Hopefully one day we'll tweet. So yeah, so we'll see you on the next video.